as a fan, and when you're an outsider, and me being a fan, I like being an outsider. I don't like knowing, like, you know, people are like, yo, you still ain't meet Drake? I'm cool. As a fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake. As Akademiks, the industry insider, yeah, I want to meet Drake. But Akademiks, the fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake because Drake to me is the music. I've created Drake in my mind as what the music has given. Same with other artists, so it's not a Drake glaze. It's like Travis Scott is Travis, the musical palette of Travis. Thug is the musical palette. And that's what being a fan is. I don't want to have a weird parasocial relationship with Drake. A lot of y'all are very guilty of that. I don't need that.
Does that sound like projection? He's going to say that we're guilty of something that he is guilty of. Guilty! He's going to try to reverse psychology us. Did he just try to reverse psychology us? He's trying to say that we are over obsessed and he's not. Huh? Heck, who you think you talking to, bruh? Stop. Everybody know that you are the meat gobbler expert, man. Stop, bruh. Do y'all hear this shit? This nigga trying to reverse the roles on us.
Like, you know, people are like, yo, you still ain't meet Drake? I'm cool. As a fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake. As Akademiks, the industry insider, yeah, I want to meet Drake. But Akademiks, the fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake because Drake to me is the music. I've created Drake in my mind as what the music has given. Same with other artists, so it's not a Drake glaze. It's like Travis Scott is Travis, the musical palette of Travis. Thug is the musical palette. And that's what being a fan is. I don't want to have a weird parasocial relationship with Drake. A lot of y'all are very guilty of that.
You do.
I don't need that.
You do.
Now, if I want to do my job real good, of course, I want to be cool with the guy and get like some inside info, great. But like, I just want the music, right?
Cap.
One thing that
I think he knows that he's guilty of that, so he's trying to put that off on us. Bro, you can't reverse the roles, bro. You can't reverse the roles and act like we don't see what we see and act like we don't hear what we hear. Bro, we see you passing out drunk on live streams screaming, oh my God, Drake! Bro, stop. You can't put off on us what's in you. Pause, no Diddy. Like, stop, bro. All this explanation that you doing, guilty. Guilty. You guilty for even over-explaining yourself. Guilty.
Musical fan perspective doesn't allow for is for us to understand how music is created. And this is where, you know, I think Drake, you know, this is going to sound like a Drake glaze, but I'm being very honest too. I was flabbergasted. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably did shed a tear. When I heard him reference tracks for the first time in 2015, I was very hurt because I was a very...
Hold on. Did he just admit that he cried when the reference tracks come out? Okay, so when y'all see that in the title, please know it's not clickbait because I'm definitely going to make a title like that. Akademiks admit that he cried when the Drake reference tracks come out, okay? So when y'all see that in the video, just know that it's not clickbait because he literally just said it. It's not because I'm going to put that as a title and as a video, all right? DJ Akademiks admits that he cried when Drake reference tracks was released. Oh, that's literally gonna be my title. So y'all know that this ain't cap. I ain't clickbaiting nothing. He just admitted it.
Like, you know, people are like, yo, you still ain't meet Drake? I'm cool. As a fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake. As Akademiks, the industry insider, yeah, I want to meet Drake. But Akademiks, the fan, I'm cool with not meeting Drake because Drake to me is the music. I've created Drake in my mind as what the music has given. Same with other artists, so it's not a Drake glaze. It's like Travis Scott is Travis, the musical palette of Travis. Thug is the musical palette. And that's what being a fan is. I don't want to have a weird parasocial relationship with Drake.
You don't want to have a weird relationship with Drake, but you cried. See, all that explanation is leading up to try to make it seem like he's not weird for crying that a reference track. See, you can't fool me, bruh. I know what you doing. You telling all this long story. Okay, I'm not weird, guys. I'm just a fan. I'm not overly obsessed. You know, I'm just a regular guy, you know, and then 2 seconds later, yeah, I cried when... Bro, you think you fooling? I catch on to all your little tricks, man. You a fucking fan, man. You a fan.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a...
Bruh, who you think you talking to? You ain't fooling nobody, bruh. Stop.
A lot of y'all are very guilty of that.
Stop.
I don't need that.
Yes, you do.
Now, if I want to do my job real good, of course I want to be cool with the guy and get like some inside info. Great.
Who do he think he fooling, man? Like, what?
But like, I just want the music, right? One thing that musical fan perspective doesn't allow for is for us to understand how music is created.
I can't believe he
And this is where,
this nigga really tried to flip the script. Like, I'm offended that he thought that he could flip the script like this. That's crazy.
I think Drake, this is going to sound like a Drake glaze, but I'm being very honest too. I was flabbergasted. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably didn't shed a tear. When I heard him reference tracks for the first time in 2015, I was very hurt.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy.
So y'all know, if you're watching this video, it's not clickbait. He just admitted it. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. All right. It's not clickbait. It's not clickbait. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'll see y'all in the chat.
Because I was a very naive fan at that point. That I believe that every song and every lyric and every bop and every ad-lib and every cadence and every hook came from the brain of the person that sung it. I thought that, unless you were like Rihanna or Beyonce. That isn't true. That isn't true. Now, a part of this kind of then mixes my job with my fandom, because as I see people react to collaborations, to people doing songs together, they're like, oh my God, he got a hook from him? Yo, he got an idea from... Yeah, as a fan, we don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to think that my favorite rapper and everything is my motherfucking self. That ad-lib, that little skirt, ooh, that's fire. Oh, that's why.
So he's building up this story to justify why Drake has another reference track. So pay attention to what he's doing. He's building you up to make it seem like, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's no big deal. It's all right. It's all right that Drake had somebody else to write that he's the best, even though he's not writing it. How you got another person telling you that you're the best when you're not even writing that you're the best? Drake had to have somebody tell him that he's a legend. That's crazy.